good morning and welcome to our Sunday school class for today. I'm so happy and so blessed for everyone that has made it. And we thank God for this year, for God has given us a new year. God has given us a new day that we must rejoice and be glad in Him. So I welcome you all once again to our Sunday school class. And who knows what we are going to learn today? Can anyone give a guess? Today we are going to learn about having a pure heart to see God. Having a pure heart to see God. So today I am going to ask myself, and you are going to ask yourself, is my heart pure enough to see God? Is my heart clean? Are there any dirt in my heart? Is there anything that is in my heart that need to be cleansed by Jesus? So today our lesson will be on having a pure heart to see God. And we are going to hear a interesting story in the Bible of someone that has a dirty heart, that has an unclean heart, that God changed him. And Jesus changed his heart and made his heart clean. And from that moment, he saw the hand of God. He saw Jesus in his life, and his life turned from bad to good. And he lived a life the way Jesus wanted him to live. And our scripture memorization for today is going to be found in Matthew chapter 5 verse 8. Can anyone cite or say or quote or state Matthew chapter 5 verse 8? Matthew chapter 5 verse 8 tells us that blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. What did it say? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Remember that? Matthew 5:8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. That's our scripture memorization for today. Our Bible story about that person that I mentioned, that God changed from bad heart to a good heart, will be taken from the book of Acts chapter 9 verse 1 to 18. And that is the story of how Jesus changed Saul, a person called Saul, to a man, a person called Apostle Paul, on the road of Damascus, on the road to Damascus. So our memory verse say that a pure heart will see God. A pure heart will see God. A clean heart will see God. And in our story in Acts chapter 9, it's a story of a man that has a heart that is not clean, and he knows God, but he never see God or see the hand of God in his life. And Bible talks about who Saul was. And Saul, before God changed him from Saul to Apostle Paul, he was a man of an unclean heart. And a person with an unclean heart can have bad characters or bad behaviors or bad thing that is not good in the eyes of God in his heart. In the life of Saul, we can identify 4 of those bad characters, 4 of those things. Number 1 is pride. Number 2 is jealousy. Number 3 is disobey. Number 4 is angry. Number 1, pride. Number 2, jealous. Number 3, disobey. Number 4, angry. What is pride? Pride always love. What is pride? Pride is hatred, disrespectful. You are hating someone and you are respectful to others. What is jealousy? Jealousy is you cry, you want your friend toys, you cry to your mom or to your dad that you want this and you want that. You are jealous enough that you want something that even though it is for your friend, the toys of your friend, you want it. That is jealousy. Disobedience. Disobedience is when you do not listen to your mom or dad or to your teacher, or you do not listen to people that tells you to do a good thing. And angry is you fight with your mom, you fight with your brothers, you fight with your dad, you fight with your sisters. You're angry and you want to fight with everybody. So those character, they were in the life of Saul. And Saul have them in their heart, in his heart, and his heart was dirty that he could not see God. And the story goes like that in the book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 1 to 18. One day Saul was on his way to Damascus with his friend to persecute Christians and to destroy the churches. Saul, with his pride heart, with his angry and jealous and all this unclean stuff in his heart, he was so prideful and he was so angry and he was so jealous, and he was on his way to Damascus to destroy Christians and church. Saul was not a good man in the eyes of God. Saul had bad characters like pride, jealousy, disobedience, and angry. Near the road to Damascus, Saul was struck to the ground by a bright light from heaven. Out of that light, a voice spoke to him, saying, "Saul, why killing my church?" Saul replied, while on the ground, "Who are you, Lord?" The voice answered and said, "I am Jesus, whom you are killing." Saul replied, "What do you want me to do?" The voice replied and said, "Arise and get into the city, which is Damascus, and you will be told what to do." When Saul arose, he was blind and helped by his friend into the city of Damascus. So this was Saul on his way to Damascus to destroy a church and Christian. And Bible tells us that on his way, with his prideful heart, with his hatred, with his jealousy, a light from heaven struck him down. And out of that light, a voice spoke to him and told him, "Why are you persecuting me?" And then Saul asked, "Why, Lord?" And the voice said, "I am Jesus, whom I persecute. Go into Damascus and you will be told what to do." So Saul got help from his friend, and they took him into Damascus. After 3 days, Saul was prayed over by Ananias, and Saul was ill from blindness, and he received his sight and a new name called Paul, with a new and a clean heart without spot, like his former character. So if you have a bad heart, if you know that you sometimes jealous about the toys of your friend, sometimes you don't listen to your mom or dad, sometimes you get angry, sometimes you want to fight, and if you have those kind of heart, you need to pray and ask Jesus to forgive you and give you a clean heart. Thank you.